You are relaxing on the couch, gently petting your purring cat. Everything is perfectly peaceful. They lean into your hand, their eyes are half closed, and you feel a deep bond. Then, without any warning, they sink their teeth into your skin. Why do they do this? Are they angry, or is there a hidden message in that painful chomp? You are about to discover the secret psychological triggers behind feline biting, and the real truth will definitely shock you today. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Overstimulation and overload. Cats have an incredibly sensitive nervous system, and sometimes petting them just feels like too much. Imagine someone tickling you relentlessly when you want them to stop. That is exactly how your cat feels when they get overstimulated. Their hair follicles start to hurt, and the soothing strokes suddenly become completely unbearable. They usually give you subtle warning signs before the strike, like a twitching tail or flattened ears. But if you ignore those tiny clues, the only way they can clearly communicate their absolute limit is by biting you. This quick nip is not an act of aggression. It is simply their desperate plea for personal space. Respect their boundaries, and the biting stops. Number 9. Playful hunting instincts. Deep down inside, your adorable little furball is actually a fierce apex predator. When they suddenly pounce on your moving fingers or toes, they are not trying to be mean. They are just practicing their natural hunting skills. In the wild, kittens learn to hunt by ambushing their littermates and biting them playfully. If you use your hands as toys during playtime, you are accidentally training your cat to view your fingers as their personal prey. To fix this common behavioral issue, you must immediately redirect their intense hunting energy toward appropriate toys like feather wands or laser pointers. Never let them think human flesh is a fun game, and your hands will stay completely safe forever. Number 8. The love bite. Believe it or not, some bites are actually a twisted compliment. A gentle nibble that does not break the skin is often referred to as a feline love bite. Mother cats use these delicate little nips to groom and show deep affection for their tiny kittens. When your cat does this to you, they are treating you like a cherished family member. It is their unique way of saying they love you, even if it feels a bit weird to us humans. However, if that sweet nibble accidentally turns into a painful chomp, it means they got slightly too excited. Just pull your hand away calmly so they learn exactly where the physical boundary is firmly drawn. Number 7. Teething in kittens. If your feline friend is under a year old, they might just be dealing with a common biological phase. Just like human babies, kittens go through a painful teething process, where their adult teeth slowly push through their tender gums. Biting on things, including your fingers, actually helps them relieve that intense aching pressure. It is a completely natural urge that they literally cannot control. To help your kitten get through this difficult stage without destroying your hands, provide them with plenty of safe, chewable cat toys. You can even try chilling a wet washcloth in the freezer for them to gnaw on. This simple trick provides instant soothing relief and keeps your precious fingers entirely out of danger. Number 6. Seeking your attention. Cats are incredibly smart, and they quickly learn exactly what gets a reaction out of you. If they want food, playtime, or just some basic interaction, a quick bite on the calf is a guaranteed way to make you look at them. Even if you yell or scold them, they still view it as a massive victory because they successfully captured your full attention. This is a classic case of positive reinforcement gone horribly wrong. To break this annoying habit, you must completely ignore the attention-seeking bite. Do not speak, do not make eye contact, and just walk away. Once they realize that biting results in total isolation, they will eventually try finding a much more polite approach. Number 5. Redirected frustration aggression. Have you ever had a terrible day at work and accidentally snapped at your partner? Cats do the exact same thing. This phenomenon is scientifically known as redirected aggression. Perhaps your cat saw a strange animal outside the window, or they heard a terrifying loud noise they could not investigate. This creates a massive buildup of adrenaline and pure frustration. Because they cannot attack the actual source of their anxiety, they violently lash out at the nearest available target, which unfortunately happens to be you. If your cat looks intensely focused on something else and their body is completely stiff, never try to touch them. Give them plenty of time to fully calm down before attempting any contact. Number 4. Fear and self-defense. When a cat feels trapped or genuinely terrified, their ancient fight-or-flight response instantly takes over. If they cannot escape the terrifying situation, biting becomes their very last line of absolute defense. This often happens during stressful events like sudden loud noises, aggressive visits to the vet, or being forcefully picked up when they desperately want to be left alone. A fear-based bite is usually incredibly fast and extremely painful because they are literally fighting for their perceived survival. Always watch their body language closely. Hissing, a puffed-up tail, and a crouched posture are massive red flags. Never force physical interaction on a scared cat. Just give them a safe hiding spot and let them bravely emerge naturally. Number 3. Hidden medical issues. If your normally sweet and cuddly cat suddenly starts biting you out of nowhere, it could be a massive red flag for hidden physical pain. Cats are notorious masters at hiding their illnesses and injuries as a basic survival instinct. Conditions like severe dental disease, painful arthritis, or unseen internal infections can make them incredibly sensitive to any physical touch. When you accidentally stroke a sore spot, they bite purely out of defensive agony. This is a very serious warning sign that should never be ignored. If this sudden aggressive behavior change persists, you must schedule an urgent veterinary checkup immediately. Getting them properly diagnosed and treated could instantly transform your angry beast back into a loving companion. Number 2. Asserting social dominance. Sometimes biting is simply a bold power move. In multiple cat households or homes where boundaries are completely blurred, a cat might use mild biting to assert their absolute dominance over you. They are essentially trying to tell you that they are the true boss of the house, and you are just their humble servant. These bites are rarely severe, but they are incredibly controlling. You will often see this paired with blocking your path or boldly stealing your favorite chair. To correct this toxic dynamic, you must establish clear rules. Control their feeding schedule and never reward their pushy behavior. By taking back the leadership role gently, they will happily relax and completely stop challenging your authority. Number 1. The petting threshold. The number one reason cats bite is crossing their invisible petting threshold. Every single cat has a specific tolerance limit for physical affection. For some, it is 10 minutes. For others, it is only 3 strokes. Once you cross that invisible magic number, their pleasure instantly turns into sheer annoyance. The most fascinating part is that this threshold can wildly change from day to day depending on their specific mood. To avoid this ultimate betrayal bite, you must learn to read their microscopic body language cues perfectly. Watch for skin rippling, a suddenly stiff body, or a sharply flicking tail. Stop petting them immediately when you see these signs, and you will totally master the feline mind forever. So guys, understanding why your cat bites is the ultimate key to building a much stronger, trusting relationship with them. By simply paying close attention to their unique body language and hidden psychological triggers, you can completely avoid those painful surprises. If you found these feline secrets helpful today, please hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more amazing pet psychology videos, and tell us your thoughts below.